Hey you guys, welcome to Super High Priestess. Today I am doing a reading for the sign of Gemini. So this can apply to Gemini sun, moon, and rising. It just doesn't have to be your sun sign. It can be your moon, your rising sign, like I said. But for Gemini, I already blessed all my cards. That's the first up. So let's see what Spirit has for messages for you, Geminis, today. What does Gemini need to know, Spirit? What does Gemini need to know? Haha! All right. Okay. Ooh, oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, Gemini. What is in store for you? Beautiful. Yes, these are all good, beautiful things. All right, Gemini. So this is a major arcana card for youth. Ooh, and the underlier is, it looks like you're starting a new cycle of making things happen. All right, so here's what's going on. Now, this is the major arcana for the youth, which is about breaking free of the paradigms that you've been taught your whole life, things that aren't serving you anymore, and really going out onto the adventure and making your wishes come true. There are stars in the background here. You've got a wand in your hand, and you have the power to make this happen. And the power to make things happen goes a lot. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied, but making things happen has to do a lot with the fire signs. And this is a fire sign right here, and this is a fire sign right here. And it's like, bam, it's a new beginning. Take action. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. This person doesn't exactly follow the rules of what everybody thinks that this person should do. So you're following your own path. You're going into a new way that wasn't necessarily... It's not a bad thing at all. In fact, embrace it, because your adventure is your life. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of your stage. Okay, there is a person, Jake Ducey. He's on YouTube. He does like law of attraction videos. He talks about manifestation. And when he first went to college, he was like, I don't know about this. Like, he didn't even really want to be there. He was just there for a basketball scholarship. And then he's like, you know what? This isn't truly what my passion is. And so he dropped out and he wrote a book and he was trying to sell it. And people were telling him, you're never going to make it. You're going to fail. And they told him, you're being stupid. You should go back to college. You're never going to make it, you know. And he made his first $1 million this year. So he lives in Hawaii on the beach, basically. He has a beautiful wife. His business is really killing it. He's got, I think he's close to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he's just killing it. And whenever I see this card, I think of him, because he chose to take the path that was less traveled. He chose to go on the different path that might not have been exactly the safe one. It might have had a few cliffs or rough spots or narrow spots where it's close to the cliff, or had some slippery spots. And you know what? I bet if you asked him right now, he'd tell you that it was worth it. It was worth it to take the path less traveled. And that's what this card is all about. Right now, you have a new beginning for a path less traveled. And Gemini, the Spirit is saying, go for it. We got your back. This is your adventure to have. Do it. Now, down here, we've got the Queen of Earth, and we have the Two of Air. Now, the Two of Air, there's a very strong, since you're a Gemini and you understand duality and polarity, this card is all about those different sides. Like, you have to have the yin and yang in life. You cannot have cold to know, you have to know cold to know hot. But it's not like one is intrinsically bad. It's not like, oh, cold is evil and hot is great. No. I love having a nice ice cold cup of water after I go on a hot run or I have a hot day or it's hot out. And then I love to go in the hot bath after I go sledding with my kids. Like, they're both good. I like to wake up in the day and see a beautiful sunrise, but man, when I'm tired, I sure do like to go into a dark room at night. So, not one is worse than the other. Not one is bad. There's not necessarily a right or wrong. There's only duality, polarity, and everything works as a whole. So, the things that you're going to go through and face with this particular adventure that you're about to embark on, you need the opposites in order to really appreciate this. And this, oh my gosh, the Queen of Earth is a person who is absolutely abundant. Now, this is the feminine energy, and you might be female, you might be male, but we all have different aspects of male and female within us, and we need all those aspects. And she is somebody who is absolutely stable and somebody who wants to share the abundance she has. Like, this buffalo is very maternal instinct and nurturing instinct, and those are good things. And you want to have, like, it's like, well, but I'm a guy. No, you want to have nurturing, loving aspects in all your relationships. Like, if you have a friend, you want to love your friend. You want to nurture them, and it doesn't have to be in like, oh, you're my baby now. No, like, you want to share with your friend. Like, don't tell me if you had the means and the ability, and your friend came up to you and said, hey, bro, can I have $50? Can you lend me $50? Wouldn't you want to lend your friend that $50? If you guys are truly friends, you truly love him, and you have all the abundance that you need, and you have even more. That's what abundance is. Abundance is okay, not like, oh, well, we're going to run out of this abundance. No, abundance is abundant forever. Abundant, abundant, abundant. And so, with wherever you're going with this, it's leading to this. But be this now. Be that nurturer who wants to share with your friends and family, who wants to take care and love, and, very stable. She's not like, oh, here, this is my last one. She's like, here, take it. There's always more. There's always more. She's very stable, very nurturing, very, very loving. So be that and know that there's opposition in everything that's going on. Now, for these cards down here, this is the King of Fire, and oh man, he is an entrepreneur, leadership, really a go-getter, very unforgettable, inspirational. People are drawn to him. He has very magnetic energy, and he has a lot of strength because this is a very strong Leo card. And of course, it's a sun. It's a fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But this is a very strong Leo energy, and the Leo card is strength. And so this King of Fire is very, very strong, but he's willing to get in there and get his hands dirty. Like, if you're a manager of some place, or you're a leader in some sort of way, a good leader will do the work that he's asking others to do in order to delegate. He'll work with them in the fields. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty and to really get in there and do the work. And that's what a good leader does. They know how to lead and inspire, because the King of Fire you're very inspirational, Gemini. I'm feeling this like entrepreneurial, energetic leadership. It's time to take hold of whatever this is that you want to do. So, yeah, I mean, he is the entrepreneurial, like, let's make things happen, boom, spirit. And abundance is going to come from this. A beautiful, loving, nurturing abundance. Love is going to come out of this. This is a major arcana sign for love. This is one of the reasons we're here. This is one of the reasons to be. And I mean, this card is so beautiful. So what this is saying is that, Gemini, you are on a new adventure. Remember that everything works intrinsically together for a reason. You're going to have abundance, and you need to take charge, be a strong leader, and have courage, because there are going to be times where you're scared. Where there is great joy, there's also great fear. So just use the fear as the way to just break through, because whatever this is really going to pay off in abundance. Now, this guy, this is the three of air, and he is learning it, but he's always on the go. Like, he's got his gloves on and his cape, so he's not like, oh, I'm going to cuddle with this book and learn, but he's learning from, books, but that's not the only way to learn. Remember, there are spirits around you that love you and want to help you, and they're helping you. Just be still and listen, because they can give you incredible help and advice, and they want to. They're always by your side. There's wisdom to be had, and learn from the mistakes of the past. But, take time a little bit each day to learn something new about whatever this is that you're doing, and really, make sure every day, because you didn't just learn everything that you know in one day. You weren't like, oh, I'm just going to sit down and study everything I need to know, and I got it. I never need to study again. No, you need to keep studying. Every day, take the time to learn something new. And to really love whatever this is you're doing, Gemini. I feel like this is going to be a great thing. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, let's get some clarification for our dear Gemini. Ooh, there's the first one. Oh, and there's this underneath. Ooh, what a great pairing with the queens. Oh, cool. Awesome. Gemini, whatever is going on, you're the boss. You got this. I feel like if you really love whatever it is that you're going after, it's really going to pay off for you. This is a new beginning. That's what the Ace of Fire is about. But you can't just be like, I'm going to sit on the couch and like hope to win the lottery and I'll just envision it. No, you've got to take some action for real and love what it is you're doing. And it can be anything. Law of attraction, the universe, it doesn't care. Like, everything is possible and anything is possible. And if you limit yourself and like, well, there's just only this one way I can do it, then that's your reality. But if you expand your mind and really just follow your heart is really what a lot of this is about too, because heart chakra and love is a very high vibrational frequency, and if you can attain that in whatever it is you're doing, you're going to manifest amazing things. And that's way too many cards. Sorry, you guys. Okay, then. Okay, well, that is the cards telling me. This is what I want. Okay. Ooh. All right, underlier, second underlier is emotions. Make sure that your emotions are in check. And, when you have bad emotions, they can serve you to help you remember the great joy that you're able to receive and that you're continually receiving. So your emotions can have great power in what you're doing. So this is really cool because with abundance, this is the Queen of Water, and they pair so well together because the Queen of Water is all about love, feeling the emotions in the room, developing beauty, and developing love for others in relationships. So your relationships with this manifestation of abundance, oh boy, it's going to be good. So make sure that you do it from your heart chakra. Really remember the people in your life that need you, Gemini. Like, look at this. She has friends around her. She just goes with the flow. And, with love, there's really no end to it. There's no end. There's no limit. There's no cap on love. Love is forever freely flowing, always, always going. All right, now this one came out first, and this card can be a little difficult because it has a lot to do with ego. Now, remember humility, humbleness, it can really go a long way. And if you're being too cocky about this adventure that you are going on, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied today, it will hurt you. So make sure that you keep it in check. Like, this guy is holding two knives. They're identical knives. And this is a very Gemini energy, actually. But he has to hold them both. And we can learn from holding them like this. And we can learn holding it like this. Now, one is more painful than the other, and one isn't necessary. So, yeah, you can choose to go about things, Gemini, holding the knife either way. You're going to learn whether you hold it like that or hold it with the blood and the piercing your hand, but it's totally unnecessary. You don't have to do it, but the choice is yours. This is your life and your adventure. Just, it's good to be humble sometimes, because sometimes I find that if I start crap talking somebody, then that thing that I was crap talking about happens to me. So just be aware of that, because karma comes back around sometimes. But you deserve to have this adventure. You deserve to. Just think about the way you're going about it, okay? All right, now the opposition and the difficulties that you might be facing right now, there's a reason for it. And you're planting seeds. These things that are hard, these trials that you're going through, the black and white, the contrast of life, you're planting seeds right now into something that's going to spring into something very, very beautiful. And, you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into this. But you have people by your side who really care about you, Gemini. And there's beauty coming forth all around you. So don't be afraid. Put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. It's going to be worth it. Okay. With the King of Fire, this is about intellect and heart. So remember that everything you do, everything you take charge of, you need to have a clear mind to really think about whatever this is developing, but work from your heart chakra and don't get too caught up. Have a good balance between your head and your heart, because if you're too much in your heart, you'll get too emotional and it could be over the top and unnecessary. But if you're too in your head, then you're forgetting about empathy and love. And you definitely need both to be a great leader, because that's what this is all about. Balance your heart and your mind, okay? Now, with knowledge, keep seeking after it. And this is unity. This is major arcana for unity, which can represent unity, obviously, but partnerships, marriage, companionship, loyalty, potential in development. So there's, thank you. Okay. Everything that you take to learn every day is going to help unify you closer to the people that you love and the people that care about you. And oh my gosh, Gemini, learning is really important for you right now. Whatever this particular thing is that you want to do, it's going to unify your heart and soul, and it's going to help you. Unity, 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 and learning. Oh, wow. The unity, oh man, the knowledge is really going to help bring this whole thing together. This adventure you're going on, you need to make sure you are learning every day, and it's going to unify all of this and really manifest beauty in your life. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. You can never go wrong in loving. Yeah, you could get hurt, but you did the more important thing, which is to love. There's never anything wrong with that. This is the counselor, and the counselor is somebody who really, truly cares, and they're a person that has a lot of wisdom, but they also understand the development of things going on. And what this card is saying to me is that find somebody that you love. It could be a mentor, a very wise friend, a parent, a grandparent. It doesn't have to be necessarily somebody older than you. It usually is. However, it could be someone younger, someone just very skilled in the art of counseling, whether they're professional or they're just good at counseling. You know how some people are just naturally good at things. You need to go to somebody who dearly loves you and that you love and ask them for some advice. That is what I am being told. So, all right, and then these last two ones fell out, and this is major arcana for self. Now, this is one of the reasons that we're here, to really find ourselves, to find the beauty within ourselves. And this adventure of going on this journey as the youth and not really worrying about what the heck other people think, this is a major lesson in you being true to yourself right now, Gemini. Find your true passion. There's so much potential. So much potential. You have beauty within you and about you and around you. You have the power to make it manifest. Make it manifest, Gemini. You've got it. The last thing here is this is all about timekeeping and organization and really structuring things with a purpose. You want to make sure that even though time is like really a made-up, man-made construct, it matters. And in order to get anything accomplished, you've got to figure out your time, use it wisely, really make things happen. And don't stress yourself out to the point where you're like, oh, I've had no sleep and I'm super tired. But, just organize in a way that you are mechanical. Like, all right, I have a goal. I'm going to make a YouTube video every day. Let's just say, do it every day. Consistency every single day. And usually great things don't happen just in an instant. They take time, they take consistency, they take gradual work, and, it's gradual. Most things that are good happen gradually. Like you hear about those people that win the lottery, and as much as I've fantasized about that, that might not be great because a lot of those people end up losing it all, in an instant. And that would be tough. Or they claim bankruptcy, or their life is harder now that they have all this money, and it just happened like that. And then they lose it like that. And that's not necessarily great. You want longevity, Gemini. You want consistency. It looks like there's going to be hard work here. You've got to continually study. Don't forget to love. The abundance will come. And this is a new beginning. This is a really exciting time for you. Find and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You are the youth. You deserve this adventure. You deserve it. No one's telling you what to do. Believe in you, and you're going to make it. You're going to manifest those things that you want. And that's your message today, Gemini. I hope it resonated. Thank you for all the likes, shares, thumbs up. I love you guys. Seriously. Have a great day, okay?